Lord of Jesus Christ, and welcome to St. Cyril Methodius Ukrainian Orthodox Church in downtown Madison, Wisconsin. I'm Father Gregory, the pastor. It's good to be with you this Sunday, August 4th. Last night at Vespers, I talked a little bit about the difference between the church and the world. The difference, I think, is this, or among others, is the church. The world says to us that we should love others. Church says that as well. But when the world says love others, they don't mean love everyone. They just mean love some people. Love your family. Love the people who are like you. Love the people in your demographic group, your political party, your neighborhood. If they move beyond loving some people, and primarily the people like yourself, then they ask us to love humanity as a whole. That always puts me in mind of the delightful Peanuts cartoon. I think it was Linus, might have been his sister, whose name has just escaped me. I love humanity as people I can't stand. There is something valuable and even virtuous in loving people who are like us, especially those people who are closest to us, our family and our friends. And yet, sometimes we fall into thinking the way the world thinks when we say, for example, something like, the most important thing is family. This, of course, is not what we read in the gospel. Jesus is very clear that if we love our family more than him, then we're not worthy of him. This doesn't mean we don't love our family. It doesn't mean we don't love the people who are like us, who are close to us. It just means that our love has a higher and a broader audience. In the church, in Jesus Christ, we are called not to love some, but to love all. All men are my neighbors. I am called to love not only those who are like me, but those who are not like me. I'm called to love not only those who love me, but those who hate me and actively work against me. This results in sort of a very strange thing. Christians often are quite rightly accounted failures because we are unable or unwilling to love everyone we meet. It is, to be sure, much harder to love everyone than it is to love some, but we've been called to the task of loving all, not loving some. And against that standard, I will inevitably fail. There are people for whom I love is just absent. Try as I might, I cannot love them. I don't even necessarily like them. And yet I'm called to love them. The advantage of living by a standard that says love some is that when I encounter my inability to love another person, I just say, oh, well, that's just something I can't do, and I move on. As a Christian, to discover that I can't love someone doesn't exempt me from loving them anyway. My inability to love is not simply a sign of moral failure. It is also an invitation to repentance, to transcendence, to remove from me that which makes loving this person difficult or even impossible. But like I said, if the standard is love all, the Christian will always be accounted a failure. We will always fall short. I will always fall short of that command. What I need to do at that point, however, is not succumb to the temptation to simply love some, but rather see my inability to love this person or that person as an invitation to repentance and transcendence, to become more loving, to become more concerned about my neighbor. I can't hide in abstractions, love humanity, love a demographic. I have to love the person who's in front of me in all his or her uniqueness and sometimes even annoying concrete nature. What about you? Are you willing to love all, to strive to love all? Or are you satisfied with just loving some, with those people who are like you, who love you? If it's the latter, let me suggest that you make an effort to try and love everyone. Not everyone in the abstract, but everyone that you meet. Love all, my brothers and sisters, not just some. This is what it is to be a Christian. Well, we're coming up on 8 o'clock, and I've got to get ready for liturgy. If you're here in the Madison area, why not join us at St. Cyril Methodius Ukrainian Orthodox Church at 1020 Regent Street. Divine Liturgy starts at 9:30, and you're more than welcome. We'd love to see you. It'd be a great addition to our prayer this morning. If you're not in the Madison area, maybe think about finding an Orthodox church where you are. This is especially important if you're Orthodox and aren't planning to go to liturgy this morning. But if you're not Orthodox, check us out. See what we're about. See what it means to be invited to love not some, but love all. All right. Well, whatever you do, wherever you are, have a very good rest of your day. God bless you. And I hope to talk to you again sometime soon. Take care. God bless you. Bye-bye.